All right, everybody, it's Mike along here with Greg. We're going to do things a little bit differently for our hint this time. Think of this as a video daily double on Jeopardy. So I posed a question on Discord, Greg, about how we should do our next hint.
Yeah, so I guess what were the results from that? Did people align? Did they want a visual? Did they want another riddle? Was there a consensus on whether they wanted information related to part one or part two?
We didn't get anything really unanimous in terms of what people were looking for, both on the display side, visual, riddle, whatever, or like part one or part two. So I thought we would probably be a little bit generous and start with something that's going to help people get honed in on the right location for part one.
Okay, I think that makes sense. But keep in mind that the first verse of that poem really does give everything you need to find the location for part one. And each of the three hints that we've released up to this point have provided additional references to help get you there.
Agreed. But one of the things that we want to do is make sure that we keep nudging people in the right direction if they haven't found it. So let's get on to hint number one. We're going to add this one up there. Under the ledge and at the end of MC are the hallowed grounds and the stone you seek. The stone and the information that it provides will give you the city in which the treasure resides.
Yeah, intriguing.
I know, right? I'm kind of a riddle guy.
Yeah, yeah, understood. Well, hopefully, with that original riddle, the original clue that was released, the three prior hints, and now this new riddle, seekers should be able to get to the right spot for that first location. I
Yeah.
do find it a bit ironic, though, that in the first verse you say at the end of MC, those happen to be your initials. Should seekers read into that at all?
No, and sort of. The MC's not referencing my name, but names are very important for the first portion of this final stage. So the MC itself is actually a reference to something common in an uncommon format.
Ooh, okay.
So I think once they figure the riddle out, they'll get to the right spot, find the trees and the anvil.
Okay, okay, that's great. I think the other comment that we heard pretty consistently was people asking for some sort of verification that they were on the right track. You get to a location and you look around, you're like, I think this is it, but we all have that confirmation bias going on. We talked about there not really being a CT logo or an image like we've done in the earlier stages. So, how do they know that they're in the right location? Is there a verification beyond just guessing they have the clues ordered?
Not yet, but I think if you're in the right spot, the trees and the anvil will probably be pretty clear. The gates are a little bit more abstract, but I think you'll see what we mean in that regards.
Okay. Okay. Well, as you mentioned earlier, names matter in this stage and can help confirm the solves. So for people out there, there are names associated with the original clue, and that should help you. But because we're being really generous, we have one more visual clue to help.
All right.
Mike, you want to pop that up? If you see this symbol, you know you're in the right location.
Yep, that's about as clear as anything we do, I suppose. We don't do a ton of overt things, but that's pretty in your face there. Are we ready to give some information to help out those people that may have already found the right location, but are still looking for the right stone?
Yeah, yeah. So, as you already mentioned, names matter. So, for the third hint, ask yourself this question: what do a miracle, the 31st, and a time machine share?
Ooh,
Okay.
cryptic. I like it.
Yeah. So there you have it. That's quite a bit to digest. We will release another hint in 1 week's time, which is going to be here before you know it. But before we get to that, I will tell you that the January 12th hint, so the last one we released, does have multiple layers to it. So it can help you both find the location for part one, but also tell you kind of what to do with that information, or at least give you a hint on what you might be looking for in stage two. So chew on that if you've already made it past stage one. And for goodness sake, stay safe and stay warm.
Exactly. All right, we'll see you guys next week, and good luck hunting.
Bye.